No rolling. Alright, so here's my little minimal design of a Jag D Type. It's kind of like a play forever car, but on 1/64-ish scale. I say ish because the real Jag D Type is actually quite long. So you can see here, I chopped out a lot of the middle of this car, but and I also don't have the wing, I just have the speed hump instead. But if you look at the rear part, that actually matches up pretty well. The front part, again, matches up decently. Maybe it's too straight here instead of curved, but yeah, so that's what I went with. I think it actually looks better to have the proportions a little bit squished lengthwise. It just looked too sleek at the full length of this vehicle. So I just 3D printed this at 0.02 resolution on my Mars Ultra 5. And then I thickened up these walls, learning from past experiences. And then here's the print support marks. The pilot's a separate piece. And there's no rolling. I did have axle holes, thinking I could roll, but the tolerances are too tight, so I ended up just crazy gluing this tire wheel. It's actually one print, but I have the curvature of the tire going in enough that any black paint won't get up onto the wheel. So yeah, those are crazy glued in because the friction of the tire was just, scraping in here because there's not much distance between the top of the tire and this top surface of the body. Alright, so the only element I really kept is the ovoid grille. It's not actually this. A real D-Type has a smaller grille than that even. But yeah, no taillights, no exhaust pipe or anything like that. It's actually quite challenging to decide what to get rid of. And I'm so tempted to just make this realistic. I could have made a realistic 1/64 scale Jag D Type, but I had to restrain myself. And then these are supposed to be the openings in the cast alloy wheels, and then the knockoff. But it's all one flat. This is a flat surface here. Right, the knockoff does stick up a little bit. And then very similar to Play Forever. Oh wait a sec, some black paint seeped out. Yeah, so just a slot shaped recess for like the visor. And yeah, okay. And you can see I made the cockpit kind of conform around the circularity of this sphere, and then the top of the sphere is supposed to match the height of this as well. I originally thought about just blending in the whole helmet and stuff into the body, and then maybe have a cut line and paint it silver, but it's just be better to have a separate figure there. Alright, here's a Jag XKR done by Kyosho. Quite a big vehicle. And then there's a Aston DBR1 by Shelby Collectibles. Okay. The Kyosho is definitely going to be, I think the other two are 1/64. So if you look at just the front and rear ends of my design, that is what a D-Type would look like as far as this height and stuff, and also high up the bottom of the car is. But obviously the length again is much shorter in my design here. So yeah, okay. And then actually I could have painted it a dark jagged green, but I wanted to go for the childlike toddler toy colors, very vibrant stuff. Well, that's it for today's minimal design. It's a famous car. I really wish someone would come and make this a realistic version of the D-Type, preferably in resin. The car is such a historic vehicle, it deserves to be done in resin and realistic. So hopefully some resin company will do that at some point in time, and I'll be definitely buying it. But for now, this little minimal design is going to work for me, and it's small, and so it fits in my collection. Alright, we'll see you the next time. Thanks for watching.